Hello, this is Greg Berzinsky for Beard Brand Alliance. I like that. One thing I don't like are the haters. Stay tuned. You know who they are, that ever-present force in your life, that ever-present person, whether they be on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter, social media of any kind, or whether they be actually a real human in flesh and blood who is either a friend of yours, a relative, or even a complete stranger. Those people who constantly are criticizing something about you. And since we are an offshoot of Beard Brand here, and I still own this beard, really I want to talk to you about the beard and people who are still hating on you for having a beard. I think it's kind of strange. Here we are almost in the year 2020, and you seemingly don't have the freedom to do whatever you want to your person, and if that involves growing a beard. I find it just strange that people will just give their opinion and say, hey, I don't like that beard on you. I've been very fortunate since my persona on Instagram, on social media, really has evolved because of me having a beard. And for the most part, I get no hate mail, or no hate comments, or no DMs in the hate form related to my beard. I'm lucky, but that was not the case when I first started growing my beard. I think this is where a lot of guys will see the haters pop out in their lives. When you decide to actually grow that first beard, or it's early, and you start growing a beard, people are not used to seeing you with facial hair, and they'll be saying, what are you doing? And why are you doing that? Or you don't look good, or that's a terrible beard. People are very free to give their comments, whether you ask for them or not. So what is my advice for the guys out there who are growing that first beard and they're getting some hate, or they're getting attention that they don't want in the form of comments that really amount to hate? So my suggestions to people are that you need to have a goal. And we've talked about that before. Have a goal with what you're doing to your facial hair. So if you have a vision of how long you want your beard, and or what shape you want your beard, or how you think you'll look with your beard, and be realistic. If you have a thinner beard, don't be picking a Carlos Costas beard and saying, hey, I'm going to have that beard someday. Maybe your beard is closer to Leo DiCaprio, or maybe your beard is similar to a guy who has age-appropriate hair. Say you're 19, 20, 21 years old. So you have that goal in your mind, and my advice to people who have started getting the hate is saying, listen, my beard is not quite where I want it, and I'm just going to give it 30, 60, 90 days. Bear with me. So you can reason with people and tell them, this is what my plan is, and this is what I'm doing. Bear with me. So that's one thing. You can reason with people. Another thing is that you can basically ignore the people, especially if they're on social media. It's very easy to just ignore comments if you're getting them on social media. And this can be your best friend, and it is delete. If you get comments that you don't like on social media and you don't want to respond to them, and they're unsolicited and they're just mean-spirited, use that power that you have and delete comments. There's nothing wrong with doing that. But if you have a goal on what you want your beard to be and where you want it to go, that'll help you in just plodding forward to hitting that goal. And a lot of times an early beard can be tricky territory for the best people. Beards can be very awkward at, I think, 10 to 30 days for a lot of guys. And it's not until you get full coverage in your beard that you can see what it really is going to look like. So it's really making it to those goals that you set for yourself, whether that be the 30, the 60, or the 90 day. So set that goal. You can reason with people. You can manage comments by deleting. You also want to look at who is giving these comments. And so it's not like you're not going to take criticism from people in your life that actually care about you, who actually might have an opinion that is worthy to be listened to. And I'm talking about people who are your close friends, people who are a spouse, people who have good taste. And if those people are offering advice, and a lot of times it's hard to take unsolicited advice, but if you have respected people in your life, whether it be friends, whether it be family, whether it be a spouse, whether it be a fashionable girl or guy in your life, and you want their opinion, go ahead and ask them, what do you think about me growing a beard? You're setting yourself up to getting their responses, but if you respect those people, go ahead and do that. Now, as I said before, I'm pretty lucky in that I haven't gotten a lot of beard-related hate. I actually get more beard-related hate when I either cut it short or cut it off or don't wear my mustache curled enough for some people. It's not really hate though, it's just really people's opinions and people expressing those opinions. Not a problem. What I've experienced in the past, say 10 months, you guessed it, is comments related to my hair. And they are much more free to flow on social media, especially on Instagram, and sometimes on YouTube, that people are very willing to give their comments about what I'm doing to my hair. And as you all know, I am in about 12 months to growing my hair. And I've made a goal, see, once again, made a goal to not cut it until January 1st, 2020, at the least. That would have been about 18 months worth of growth, 17, 18 months of growth, which means that my hair would have grown 8.5 or 9 inches from the last time I cut it, which was with Jake the barber last summer. So I had a bald fade about a year ago, and my hair has actually turned into this. So what happens is people are so used to seeing me with short hair, and always, I mean, for my entire social media career, people have only known me with a barbershop haircut, a guy who gets a haircut every 2 to 3 weeks. And then all of a sudden, I'm growing my haircut. And so people can be disappointed, especially if people followed you because they liked your hairstyle or they liked you with a certain beard. Those people might be disappointed. They can be disappointed. Whether those comments are hate-driven or whether they're just actually expressing an opinion, it's understandable that people have an opinion, and they may want to give it to you, especially if you are disappointing them in the way you are now expressing yourself. Now, ultimately, this is all about you. This is one of those things where you can actually say, hey, this is all about me. And the whole you be you and me be me, me be me, you know, this is actually, you know, an opportunity to say, hey, this is what I'm doing to my beard. This is what I'm doing to my hair. And you know, you can have your opinion. I can respect that. But please bear with me. I have a goal in mind, and I'm going to be moving forward to that goal. People who ultimately respect you, people who like you for more than just that singular thing, whether it be a beard or hair, hopefully you are deeper and you have more to say than just the visual related to your beard or your hair or the way you dress. Hopefully you are expressing yourselves in a way that people get to the heart of who you really are. And ultimately people are drawn to you as a friend or drawn to you on social media because of what's inside as much as what's going on the outside. So make sure you're expressing that to people. And you know, it's ultimately going to make people more interesting. It's going to make people more attractive. It's going to make just a better society if we're expressing you know, what's good about us on the inside, outside. So to recap, ways to deal with haters, just analyze the source. Are these people that you like, people that are family, people that are you're related to, a spouse? Are they good friends? And take their criticism or their comments differently than you might take them from a complete stranger. Analyze the comments, and then if you don't like them, if you find that they are mean-spirited, delete. And if you get those comments in real life, and I'm talking a lot about social media here because we're on YouTube and a lot of people know me from social media, but the people who know me or the people who know you in real life, and they are very apt to give those comments, you can actually say, hey, you know, thanks for your opinion, and just have a goal in mind, and just bear with me, or just say, hey, thanks for your opinion. The worst thing you can do is actually argue with someone that has an opinion that is mean-spirited. So if people have mean-spirited opinions and you put gasoline on that fire, it's just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Will you win? Maybe. But why even fight those kind of battles? I think it's a lot of wasted energy. So the best thing you can do is say thanks, or the best thing you can do, delete. So comment below and tell us if you are still getting hate or unsolicited comments related to your new beard or an existing beard of a certain length, or even comments related to changes that you have made in a hairstyle that you would consider hateful or spiteful. Look forward to hearing those and reading those. And so until we meet again, beard on.